So the total money that I've spent was... Okay, you know what, guys? I might get cancelled by the personal finance community, but I don't care. So there's actually a good reason as to why I'm trying to make this video, or I am making this video today. If you're someone who plays gacha games, so before you fall down that rabbit hole, then please watch this video first and save yourself from that. Hey everyone, how's it going? The name's Oshin and I'm into personal finance, some tech, lifestyle hacks, and whatnots. Though I am not sure about the personal finance part of it because of this video today. But still, please watch. So if you guys have been my subscriber for the past 3 months, then you all guys know or might have heard that I got into a serious credit card debt. And one of the main reasons why I had this so much debt was because of a gacha game. You know, I wasn't really good at handling my finances back then. If you've known me like 5 or 6 years ago, like no. Kung ano lang yung pumapasok sa sahod ko, labas lang din siya ng labas sa kamay ko. I grew up in an environment where madalas kami, isang kahit isang tuka. And we were taught to save up, but hindi naman din kami tinuruan kung paano mag-invest because my parents don't know how to invest. They only know how to work and then pagkasyahin lang kung ano yung kinita on that day or on that month, and then that's it. They weren't able to save up for the future. Anyway, I digress. So maybe just a little short story or background. In 2015, I remember lumabas yung Marvel's Avengers na movie. So, as in yung first Marvel's Avengers. So, during that time, so of course, marketing for them, so they have to produce lots of media content for Marvel's Avengers, including gacha games. Yes. During that time, lumabas yung game na to. So, this is Marvel Future Fight. So, maybe you've heard of this. It's a game developed by Netmarble. So, Netmarble is a Korean gaming company. Nung kakalabas lang niya, I got interested and so I downloaded the game and then started playing it. And during that time, the game was really awesome. I got hooked and there were already like gacha items on that. Pero hindi pa ako bumili agad nun. Siguro like after a month, saka ako bumili nun. And during that time, I still have my old credit card back then, which is the BPI Gold one. And sabi ko, sige, try natin na bumili kasi since I'm enjoying the game, go ahead. I got addicted to the game. I've played almost every night, every day, every night, even at work. Sorry. And then one time, I discovered this one Facebook group called Marvel Future Fight Philippines na kung saan a lot of players were playing Marvel Future Fight back then. Dun kasi sa game, meron siyang yung tinatawag na meron siyang alliance system or parang guild system. So, of course, I wanted to meet new people who also play the same game. So, I joined that and then I met new friends. So, in fact, nakasali ako dun sa isang alliance guild with a vision of becoming the top Filipino alliance in the whole Philippines or in the whole world rather. Kasi global yung game eh.
Country which is the Philippines. I want to show the world, the universe rather.
So yung alliance leader namin nun, well, I'm not gonna say his name. Nag-start siyang mamigay ng yung in-game currency which is crystals. So namigay siya then so syempre natuwa ako nun, ganyan. So sabi ko, oh sige, and then dun na nag-start yung development na you started learning more about the game. The technicalities, how do you gain more damage, how do you have more equipment, how do you customize them. Well, it's a very complex system and I won't be explaining it, but basically it involves lots of money. Yes, you've heard it right. And so that's when I fell the rabbit hole of buying in-game currency, trying to get the characters, trying to level up, you know, the skins, the costumes, and getting the customizable items, you know, those stuff that you would see commonly on gacha games. So it took me actually 6 years na medyo on and off ako dun sa paglaro ng game because at some point in time, naging toxic yung laro. The system is becoming more complex that you need to spend more money. So every time that there is a monthly update, mas kailangan mong gumastos kasi kailangan mong magpalakas. And then they're going to introduce new characters which are stronger than the old characters. So you have to do something about them and you have to get them and you have to train them and you have to level them up. So imagine the complexities of the game that you need to spend a lot of money just to get stronger. So basically, dun nag-start yon when I felt the need to be more competitive about the game so that, you know, I can be a strong player. I want to prove myself that, oh, I'm better than my teammates. I am better than other Filipino players. And we will discuss more about it later on. So stay tuned. Okay, so anyway, what we're going to do is that kukumputin natin kung magkano yung nagastos ko for the past 6 years sa Marvel Future Fight. Ang alam ko lang is malaki yung nagastos ko, but I don't know exactly how much I've spent. As in, I don't know the total numbers. Ito yung first time na gagawin ko to. So, let's get into it. So, mag-start muna tayo sa 2015. Okay, so unfortunately, ang currency niya is naka-dollars. So, ko-convert ko na lang siya. So, gawin na lang natin na $1 is equals to 47 or 48 pesos. I'll put it in the screen na lang. Dami kong nagastos na pala. Grabe, 2015. $3.99 plus... shit. Ang gastos. Ang dami! OMG. Okay, so I spent almost $300 in 2015 for Marvel Future Fight alone. So next is 2016. So I'm pretty sure this is more gruesome. Meron ako isang transaction na $80. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Ganito pala talaga kalaki ang nagastos ko sa gacha game na to. So nung start na ng December, peso na yung currency. So, oh my god. $900 plus 6,000 pesos. Ang laki. And that's just for 2016. Oh my god. Nagsisisi ako. Parang ayoko na ituloy, guys. Somebody help me! Somebody help me! In order for us to be financially free, we have to be aware of our expenses, kahit yung past expenses, so that we could learn something from it. Let's go naman sa 2017. Oh shit, ang dami. Putik na yan, ang haba. Take note guys, wala pa dito yung mga iba kong past purchases ha. Oh my god, shit. Oh, 106,000, shit. I spent 106,245 in just one single gacha game in 2017. Oh. Yeah. Nakabili na sana ako ng kondo ngayon, pero okay lang. Lesson learned. Ayoko nang ituloy ito, pero hindi, okay lang. Grabe ang ginawa niya sa buhay ko. As in, ay nako, don't spend 100,000 pesos for just a single gacha game. Okay, 2017. Let's see, 2018. Unfortunately guys, I apologize na matay yung battery ng camera ko when I was trying to record already for 2018 onwards. So, I did the math na lang off camera and ito yung lumabas. In 2015, I spent $298.75, which is approximately 14,937 pesos and 59 centavos. Oh my god, nakakaiyak. So in 2016, I spent $891.56. So approximately it's 44,578 pesos plus 6,178 pesos. So the total amount that I've spent in 2016 was 50,756 pesos. Nakakaiyak. Isang iPhone din yun nung panahong yun. Anyway, in 2017, mas malala to. I spent 106,245 pesos. Shit. And in 2018, I spent 84,301 pesos. And then in 2019, I spent 7,266 pesos. And in 2020, which was last year, I spent 125,894 pesos. So, hello sa aking employer dyan. Kung nanonood ka man, I'm sorry. Sorry, doon napunta yung sahod ko. But, yeah, lesson learned.
And you would do it too for a check.
So, the total money that I've spent on Marvel Future Fight was 329,399 pesos and 59 centavos. But wait lang guys, hindi pa kasama dito, number 1, yung lahat ng ginastos ko on all other games that I've purchased or other in-app purchases that I've made on other games.
Now that's a lot of damage!
Na hindi naman sobrang extreme, na hindi tulad nito. That's the first one. And then the second one, dati nauso din yung mga resellers, yung mga third-party resellers ng in-app games. So guys, please lang, pag may nag-alok sa inyo ng ganun, please, wag na wag kayong bumili sa mga third-party resellers. So do you wanna know why? It's because basically illegal yung ginagawa nila. So, I'm sorry pero i-expose ko kayo. How they're doing it is basically inaabuso nila yung Google refund policy by having phones that are optimized, or Philippine phones that are optimized to use international SIM cards. So yung mga international SIM cards kasi pwede silang makabili sa Google Play Store using yung prepaid credits nun. Like for example, Telstra sa Australia or kung anong mga international SIM cards yan. So yes, inaabuso nila yung Google refund policy. Dati, since bumibili ako dun sa kanila, so nangyari nun, after a few months, yung account ko na yon, which I already spent more than 100,000, na block siya because of that. So, please guys, kung bibili man kayo sa mga gacha games ng in-app purchases, just buy on the official Apple Store if you're using iPhone, or just buy from the Google Play Store. Pero please lang, don't abuse yourself on buying too much in-app purchases, because it's not worth it. I promise you. Anyway, I'm making this video because I want to share to you guys what are the lessons that I've learned from this whole experience, from this whole 6 years of playing just that single gacha game. So, number 1 is that gacha games are for people who can control themselves and their budget. Okay? So guys, kung alam nyo kung saan pumupunta yung pera ninyo, it's a lot easier to manage yourself on playing gacha games. And if you guys are aware of where your money is going and you know your priorities and what you want to be or what you want to do with your wealth 10 to 15 years from now, and you are very conscious about it, then a gacha game is okay for you. And you know what guys, I would not recommend for you to pay just to have that extra upgrade, because to be honest, it's really not worth it. And if you're asking me if I will play a gacha game again, of course. In fact, I'm still playing one gacha game right now. Pero to be honest, yung ginagastos ko or yung nagastos ko for the gacha game that I am playing right now, hindi siya ganun kalaki, as in sobrang minimal. I would say that it's very negligible compared to this amount that I've spent for Marvel Future Fight. As in, hindi na sa-sacrifice yung needs and other wants ko. I'm still playing a gacha game and I am more responsible now. I've learned my lesson and I'm wiser. And then the second lesson here is to stop feeling very competitive on a gacha game. You know what guys? Gacha games are designed talaga na every month kailangan mong bumili sa kanila ng items, because they're really designed to be like that. Because how will they be able to keep their business running, and how will they be able to pay their employees, and how will they be able to feed them? So they need to devise things on how they can keep the business running. And alam nyo ba guys, I don't know if this is not true, pero parang sinasabi lang din to sa akin ng mga friends ko, that these gacha game developers or companies, they sometimes even hire in-house psychologists and some economists so that they could optimize the game for you to be able to make that extra purchase. And please don't get addicted. And then another lesson for you guys is that if you are playing a gacha game, please lower your expectations. Hindi mo kailangang i-upgrade lahat ng characters mo. You do not need to get that extra bonus or that extra damage bonus by just paying what? $100? It's not worth it. And sometimes that X amount of money, that $100 or 5,000 pesos, minsan by chance mo pa makukuha yung mga items. So, it's really not worth it. Hindi siya guaranteed. So, kung gusto mo talaga yung game, and if I were you, just get lang the characters or the upgrades that you truly resonate with. So, therefore, basically, just live within your means and prioritize your needs. And save up for the future kasi mas mag-grow pa yung pera mo if you invest that X amount of money to other things. So ako guys, to be honest, unfiltered, unscripted, ito, medyo pinagsisisihan ko yung nangyari sa akin. But on one side, natuto ako. I've grown as a person because I experienced those things. But that's why I'm sharing this to all of you guys so that you won't get to experience the same things that happened to me because you don't deserve it. Your money is better to be put somewhere that could grow and that could make you wealthier and that could give you a better future. So thank you very much for watching. If you find value on this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe also to my channel and click the bell button beside it so that you will be notified when I have a new video. Remember, the more you learn, the more you earn. I will see you next time. Peace out.